Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Hello, welcome back LEGO Dimensions Adventurers. Today I am going to talk about my 5 favorite LEGO Dimensions characters. Obviously this is a celebration for the LEGO Dimensions 10th year anniversary. And in these couple of days, months, weeks, even maybe this entire year, I'll be making LEGO Dimensions content. So I'll try to do my best here. But obviously, if you haven't heard about LEGO Dimensions is a crossover action adventure video game that blends physical LEGO toys with digital gameplay. It was released in 2015 and developed by Traveler's Tales, published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment, and now celebrates its 10th year anniversary. Obviously, it has a Toys to Life concept to it. It has a multiverse mashup. Obviously, it features characters and worlds from franchises like DC Comics, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, The Simpsons, Doctor Who, and many more. Obviously, there are also expansion packs. Players could buy level packs, theme packs, fun packs, and story packs to unlock new content and characters. The game was praised for its creativity and the novelty of combining LEGO building with interactive storytelling. Though it was discontinued in 2017, it's still fondly remembered by fans for its ambitious crossover universe and imaginative gameplay. So alright, let's talk about my honorable mentions. Obviously, let's try to talk about my favorite characters, but obviously I'm going to talk about a few characters that just didn't quite make the cut. So alright, let's talk about the first character up next. Alright, honorable mention number 1, and that's obviously Marty McFly. Marty McFly in LEGO Dimensions offers nostalgic charm and iconic gear, but his gameplay abilities are limited compared to other characters. Obviously, he comes with the DeLorean time machine and hoverboard, both fun to build and obviously visually see obviously in the game and also in real life. Uses his guitar for sonic attacks and can time travel and specific puzzles. Appeals strongly to fans of Back to the Future with authentic voice lines and character designs. Obviously, Marty has only one main ability, making him less versatile than other characters. The Back to the Future level is notably brief and lacks engaging battles or complex puzzles. It doesn't gain or lose altitude, making it feel flat and less exciting in-game, obviously with the hoverboard. If you're a fan of the franchise, Marty is a fun addition, but for gameplay depth, other characters might offer more variety and usefulness. Alright, the next character is Shell from obviously Portal 2. Shell from LEGO Dimensions is a clever and versatile character, especially for puzzle solving, but she's not ideal for combat heavy gameplay. Shell can create portals to solve puzzles and access hidden areas, making her one of the most unique and strategic characters in the game. She can perform agile moves and reach high or tricky spots useful in platforming sections. Obviously, these gadgets add extra puzzle solving and combat support. Obviously, she comes with a well-designed level featuring GLaDOS and a classic Portal-style challenges. Shell lacks strong offensive abilities, which can be a drawback in battle-heavy missions. Best suited for fans for Portal or puzzle-solving gameplay, less exciting for players who prefer action or exploration. Shell shines in logic-based levels and adds a refreshing twist to LEGO Dimensions, but she's not a go-to choice for all-around gameplay. Alright, let's talk about the last character and then we'll just start off with the top 5. So let's go. Alright, the last one is Supergirl from LEGO Dimensions is a powerhouse character with a wide range of abilities, but her exclusivity and high resale price can be drawbacks. Obviously, Supergirl can fly, dive, use laser vision, X-ray vision, freeze breath, and super strength. She's also invulnerable, obviously making her nearly unstoppable in combat. As a Red Lantern variant, she gains access to Lantern constructs, grapple, and dig abilities, useful for unlocking 100% game completion. Unlike Superman, Supergirl flies silently, which some players find less distracting, obviously. She can interact with a wide range of in-game puzzles and obstacles, making her one of the most useful characters overall. She was only available in the PlayStation 4 starter pack or as a promotional polybag, making her a rare and expensive on resale markets. Some players find her Red Lantern appearance too aggressive or off-putting compared to her classic look. While powerful, she is sometimes considered slightly less effective in combat than Superman. If you can get your hands on her, Supergirl is a top tier character, obviously for both exploration and puzzle solving. So there we go. Okay, I joked. There was one more character that I want to talk about, and that's obviously Jay from Lego Dimensions. He's a fun and agile character with unique element powers, but he lacks versatility compared to top tier characters. Obviously, he has an electricity ability, he has acrobats, he has the Stormfighter vehicle, he has the nunchucks of lightning. His weapon delivers flashy attacks and fits well with the ninja theme. But obviously, Jay doesn't offer many abilities beyond electricity and acrobats, obviously, which limits his usefulness in diverse puzzles. He comes in a fun pack, meaning no dedicated level or adventure world, less content compared to level pack characters. Obviously, yes, we have the adventure world for Lego Ninjago, but there are other characters in the Lego Ninjago line that are much more cooler, much more obviously, I would say, useful. Jay is very, very useful. Obviously, that's why he's here. Obviously, he's in my top 7 or top 10 characters of Lego Dimensions, but there are other characters I want to talk about. So alright, Jay is a solid pick for Ninjago fans and players who enjoy agile characters, but he's not essential for completing all game challenges. Alright, let's talk about my top 5 characters up next. Let's begin with Laval from Lego Legends of Chima. Oh boy, Laval is the brave and impulsive lion prince from Lego Legends of Chima. Obviously one of my favorite, I would say, yes, my favorite animation series ever made. And in Lego Dimensions, he brings agility, element power, and a unique adventure world. But he's not the most versatile character for puzzle solving. Obviously Laval, let's give some background information. He's the prince of the lion tribe, one of the central factions in Chima. He's courageous, idealistic, and sometimes reckless. Laval often struggles with his balance of royal duties and his desire for adventure and fun. He's son of Lagrevis, nephew of Lavertus. He's obviously the best friend of Kreger from the Crocodile tribe, which is also obviously in Chima and Lego Dimensions, though their friendship is tested throughout the series. Laval is the main protagonist in Lego Legends of Chima series. He fights to restore balance and peace among the tribes using the mystical energy source called Chi. He wields the royal Various sword and rides the mighty Lion Rider. Obviously, he appeared in a fun pack, unlocks the Lego Chima world, adventure world, obviously featuring tribal landscapes, speedor's tracks, and elemental puzzles. Obviously, he comes with the mighty Lion Rider, which can be rebuilt into the Lion Blazer and the Lion Hoverer. Obviously, he can wall jump, swing on poles, and navigate tight ropes, breaks heavy objects and lifts large items, activates Chi panels and unleashes energy-based attacks, reflects laser beams to solve puzzles, and breaks glass objectives, obviously using sonic energy with his roar. He's great in mobility, acrobatics make him useful in platforming sections. He's combat ready with his Chi and super strength. Obviously he unlocks the Chima adventure world, which is rich in lore and exploration and looks wonderful. Like holy shit, that world looks so beautiful. Laval's voice lines and line themed humor add charm to gameplay, but he was not voiced by his original voice actor, which is quite unfortunate because his original voice actor is Scott Shans, I believe, and he didn't return, obviously, for Lego Dimensions, which is just so unfortunate. Anyway, he lacks key abilities like hacking, stealth, or magic needed for a film game completion, which is, fair enough. Best suited for fans of Chima, less iconic than characters from bigger franchises. The mighty Lion Rider is less versatile than other vehicles in terms of upgrades and abilities. He obviously has his friends along his, along the way. He has his friends with Kreger and Iris also coming in 2 other fun packs. I also have Kreger, which obviously is a very nice character, but I still need to find Iris somewhere, somehow, very cheap, and then I can complete the trio of Chima there too. But alright, let's talk about the next character, which is going to be Finn the Human from Adventure Time. So, Finn the Human is brave, goofy, and heroic protagonist of Adventure Time, and in Lego Dimensions he's a versatile character with a rich set of abilities and a vibrant Adventure Time world to explore. Obviously, Finn the Human, full name is Finn Campbell Martins, origin obviously last known human in the land of Wu, raised by talking dogs Joshua and Margaret. Courageous, loyal, and often impulsive, Finn is driven by a strong moral compass and a thirst for adventure. His best friend is Jake the dog, his adoptive brother and constant companion. But Finn obviously has many weapons. Finn has wielded many swords, including the Scarlet Sword, the Demon Blood Sword, Finn's Sword, and Grass Sword. Obviously, Finn matures over the course of the show, evolving from a goofy kid into a thoughtful hero who grapples with identity, love, and destiny. Obviously, he appears in the level pack. Obviously, he unlocks the land of Ooo, filled with iconic locations like the Candy Kingdom, Ice Kingdom, and Treehouse. Includes a playable level called Battle Arena, the land of Ooo. 2, obviously featuring puzzles, enemies, and story elements from the show. Comes with Jake Mobile, an Asian physic tandem war elephant, both rebuildable into alternate forms like the Snilldoo, Jake, and Cosmic Squid. Obviously, his abilities are very versatile. Obviously, allows Finn to squeeze through tight spaces. Obviously has wall jumps, pole swings, and tightrope walking. Can switch between multiple swords with each with unique powers. Follows trails to hidden items. Reflects beams to solve puzzles with his swords. Temporary immunity to damage too. Constructs special Lego objects. Wait a second, I think these abilities are wrong. I think the Lego Dimensions wiki is lying to me. But anyway, alright, let's see here. Finn's sword switching and acrobatics make him useful in many puzzles and combat scenarios. Unlocks a colorful and content-rich world with unique quests and characters. His voice lines and animations capture the quirky charm of the show. Multiple swords offer varied attack styles and elemental effects. Lacks flight or magical abilities, which limits puzzle solving in some areas or arenas. Doesn't offer hacking stealth or illumination abilities needed for 100% completion. But obviously, Finn is a very fun character. Obviously, he has his very nice idle animations when he's just standing, he's just swinging his arms around and around. And he has some very nice, obviously, dialogue too. Finn is a fantastic character for fans of Adventure Time and players who enjoy agile combat-ready heroes. He's not the most essential for puzzle solving, but he brings a ton of personality and flair to LEGO Dimensions universe. Alright, the next character is going to be Beetlejuice from the Beetlejuice film. So, alright, Beetlejuice is a mischievous and chaotic ghost from Tim Burton's 1988 cult classic film, and obviously he now appeared in the 2024 and 2023 film Beetlejuice the sequel. And in LEGO Dimensions he's a quirky character with ghostly powers and a hauntingly fun adventure world, but his gameplay utility is limited. I chose this character because this was my last character that I ever got for LEGO Dimensions, but I can still get more. But obviously most of the characters that I own are actually the ones that have the most useful abilities and the ones that I actually need to 100% the game. So anyway, like other characters, like obviously a few from the Lego movie Lord of the Rings or even Ninjago, I don't own, but some of those, I just don't really need. But obviously things can change in the future, right? So alright, let's talk about the film background of Beetlejuice. So full name is Beetlegoose, I guess, pronounced Beetlejuice, portrayed by Michael Keaton, obviously seen in the 1988 Tim Burton directed film. Crude, unpredictable, and widely eccentric, Beetlejuice is a bioexorcist ghost who offers to rid homes of the living, but his methods are chaotic and often dangerous. After Barbara and Adam Maitland die in a car crash, they haunt their home and seek help from Beetlejuice, who scared the new residents away, the Deeds family. His antics spiral out of control, especially when he targets Leah Deeds, the goth teen who can see ghosts. The film became a cult hit, spawning an animated series, a Broadway musical, and the sequel, Beetlejuice 2, set in 2024. So there we go. So obviously Beetlejuice came in a fun pack, a highly sought after fun pack. Unlocks the Beetlejuice world featuring locations like the graveyard, Juno's office, and the carnival. Includes quests like Don't Cry for Miss Argentina and I Shoot Dead People. Obviously vehicle gadget comes with the Saturn Sandworm, which can be rebuilt into the Haunted Vacuum and Spooky Spider for alternate abilities. So let's talk about his abilities up next. Obviously he has illumination, lights up dark areas, mind control, possesses NPCs to solve puzzles, flight, can hover and fly over obstacles, teleportation, warps short distances, hazard protection, immune to toxic and fire hazards. Obviously he also has sonar smash, breaks glass, objectives. Obviously his mind control and teleportation are rare and useful for puzzle solving. His minifigure captures the film's iconic striped suit and white wild hair, or the green hair, green wild hair, there we go. The Beetlejuice world is rich in spooky atmosphere and side quests. Not ideal for heavy fighting or boss battles. Unlike other characters, Beetlejuice doesn't come with a dedicated story level. Obviously beyond best enjoyed by fans for the film, less engaging for players and familiar with the characters. Beetlejuice is a great pick for players who love quirky characters and eerie aesthetics. He's not essential for full game completion, but he adds a lot of flavor to the LEGO Dimensions multiverse. Alright, let's talk about the next character, which is Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's go, gotta go fast. Alright, let's talk about Sonic the Hedgehog. He's a fast-talking, lightning speed hero from the movies and video games, and in LEGO Dimensions he's one of the most dynamic and entertaining characters, with a sprawling adventure world and a high-speed gameplay with an exciting new level. Obviously portrayed in a film by Ben Schwartz, obviously his voice. Film debut obviously in Sonic the Hedgehog from 2020, followed by Sonic the Hedgehog 2 from 2022, and obviously Sonic the Hedgehog 3 from 2024. An alien hedgehog from another dimension with super speed, hiding on Earth to escape enemies who seek his powers. He's energetic, witty and impulsive. Sonic is fiercely loyal and always ready to protect his friends. There we go. Obviously, a couple of his friends are Knuckles, Amy, and Tails. Villains are Dr. Robotnik and mad scientists obsessed with capture Sonic and harnessing his power. Obviously, the themes in these films are friendship, identity, and using one's gift for good. Obviously, in the LEGO Dimensions, you build in a level pack unlocks the Sonic Hedgehog world, featuring iconic zones like Green Hill Zone, Death Egg Zone, and Chemical Plant. Includes races, quests, and restorations like Tails Lab and Eggmobile Ride. Obviously, Sonic Dimensions, a fast-paced platforming level with loop-the-loops, rings, and classic Sonic mechanics. Sonic moves faster than any other character in the game, ideal for races and time-based challenges. He can wall jump, pole swing, and tightrope walk. Can ride rails for traversal and puzzle solving. He can break heavy objects, reflect beam to solve puzzles. 2. His speed makes exploration and races thrilling. The level and world are packed with classic Sonic elements and cameos/details appealing to long-time fans. Grind rails and loop-the-loops add variety to gameplay. Obviously, in this world we have 28 gold bricks, 7 races, and multiple quests. So obviously Sonic lacks ability like magic and stealth too, and he's a bit too fast, but obviously unlike other packs, Sonic doesn't come with a buildable vehicle or gadget. He comes obviously with the Tails Tornado plane and also his Sonic car, which makes sense, right? But obviously you can also use Sonic without any of the cars, because he's lightning fast, right? So Sonic is a must-have for fans of speed and platforming. He's not the most versatile for puzzles, but his world and level pack offers some of the most engaging content in LEGO Dimensions. And the number 1 character is going to be, drum rolls please, yes, the Doctor. He's a time-traveling alien from the planet Gallifrey, known for his regeneration into new forms and exploring the universe in the TARDIS. In LEGO Dimensions, he's a versatile character with puzzle-solving skills, combat support, and access to the expansive Doctor Who adventure world and the level. Obviously, thanks to LEGO Dimensions, I became a massive Whovian. Dude, there is no other way to say this, but, you know, I had to put the Doctor on number 1 because he's one of my favorite characters. Obviously, he doesn't fly. He doesn't do a lot of acrobatic stuff. But obviously, he's the Doctor. And they put so much love into the Doctor in LEGO Dimensions that is like unremarkable. It's really insane. So, alright, who is the Doctor and what is Doctor Who about? Alright. A Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey. Obviously, first appearance in 1963 from the episode serial called An Unearthly Child. He's a brilliant, eccentric, compassionate, and morally driven character. The Doctor avoids violence, preferring wit and cleverness. A time machine disguised as a blue British police box, capable of traveling anywhere in time and space, is his trusty vehicle called the TARDIS. Often travels with humans who help ground his perspective and challenge his decisions. Obviously, most notable companions are Bill Potts from Series 10. Obviously, we have Clara Oswald from Series 8 and 9 and 7, I guess. So you also have, obviously, the latest ones. We have Millie Gibson as Ruby Sunday. We have Varada Setu as, obviously, Belinda Chandra. But obviously, in LEGO Dimensions, we have, obviously, all the Doctors from 1 to 12, including the War Doctor 2, which is really, really nice. Obviously, the Doctor has many villains and, I guess, bad guys that he faces, which are the Daleks, the Cybermen, the Mask, the Weeping Angels, and much more. When mortally wounded, Doctor regenerates into a new body with a different personality. So alright, let's talk about his incarnation scene in LEGO Dimensions. So obviously the first Doctor is William Hartnell, then the second one is Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee is next, Tom Baker is the fourth one, Peter Davison is the fifth one, Colin Baker is the sixth one, seventh one is Sylvester McCoy, the eighth one is Paul McGann, then we have the War Doctor played by John Hurt, we have the ninth Doctor played by Christopher Eccleston, we have the 10th Doctor played by David Tennant, the 11th one played by Matt Smith, and then the latest one, Peter Capaldi as the 12th Doctor, obviously seen in LEGO Dimensions, but obviously the Doctor has gone on to go and get more faces throughout the years too. So starting from obviously 2017 to 2025 now, we also have seen Jodie Whittaker, Ncuti Gatwa, Billy Piper and Joe Martin as new incarnations of the Doctor, which are all very interesting. I love Doctor Who and I love every single incarnation, but I've got my favorite one, which is obviously Peter Capaldi, seen in LEGO Dimensions too. So there we go, the Doctor in LEGO Dimensions. The Doctor Who level pack includes 12 Doctor TARDIS and K9, which is his loyal companion robot dog. Obviously the Adventure World features iconic locations like Translore, Skaro and London across time periods. The Dalek extermination of Earth, a time-hopping mission to stop Davros and the Daleks. Obviously very cool. After dying, the Doctor regenerates into one of his 12 incarnations, each with unique voice lines and TARDIS interiors, access technology panels and complete minigames. Obviously he has Fix-It, which is repair broken objects, interfaces with advanced tech, breaks glass objects, solves logic-based puzzles, unlocks hidden areas and time portals with his TARDIS. Obviously offers variety and replayability with multiple incarnations, covers many essential abilities for game completion, rich in lore, obviously collectibles and quests. K9 and TARDIS add utility and charm, especially the TARDIS, which is this great vehicle. Not a strong fighter compared to action-heavy characters, lacks flight and magical abilities needed in some puzzles. Some players find the regeneration dialogue repetitive over time. Whether you're a Whovian or just love clever characters, the Doctor is a must-have in LEGO Dimensions. Obviously, that's pretty much it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I obviously loved making this video and I'm a big fan of LEGO Dimensions, Doctor Who, LEGO Chima. Obviously I'm a big fan of these couple of franchises and I can't wait to make more LEGO Dimensions videos. So alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and I will check you later. Goodbye everyone. Let's jump into a portal and hop to the next video.